Oh god, I'm dying. Who doesn't love that? Right? Hello everyone and welcome back to the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. In the last episode we had started kind of again or kind of restarted. I tried to live stream this game. It didn't quite go so well. It started with episode 1, The Foreign Turnabout. And we kind of found a new mechanic of the divination seance. So we're going to just jump straight back into it. See what happens to poor little... Oh, is there a lot of lag? There's not a lot of lag on mine. But maybe that's just me. I don't know, because I tend to have it up on my phone. There doesn't seem to be any lag on my end, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm rather attached to my tongue. Think, Phoenix, think. Other than to raise a weapon, why would Albie have held his hands up like that? Aha! So that's why. And the reason the defendant had his hands up over his head can be explained by something in the crime photo. I have the hiccups. What explains why Albie had his hands raised above his head? It would be his gun. As in the seance vision, I witnessed the defendant raise both of his hands over his head yesterday. Ah. Well, I mean, I was here, so... I hope I made your birthday somewhat better with my weirdness and wackiness. You know, because I hate it when that happens. I have had one time where my family always remember. My family's very sentimental, so they would always remember. But I've had it time and time again, a couple of times where friends and co-workers just haven't remembered. It's like, oh... Okay, and it's like, because I've been at university, I haven't been able to spend my birthday with my family, so I've kind of just, you know, it's kind of been sad and lonely, but, you know. Ooh, wait, it's midnight for you right now? Or... You did? Where did you see such a thing? When the police had their guns trained on him as they made their arrest. Oh, are you saying? The victim is a security guard, and an armed one at that. The defense proposes the victim had pointed his firearm at Albie, and that's why the defendant's hands were raised in the air. Pokunka! You made her benevolence faint. How dare you, Phoenix? Who would have thought the seance vision could be interpreted that way? Right, that's fair. Well, happy birthday to you then. You know what? I don't care if it's just past for you, because it's just started for me. So, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. This is not possible. It can't be. Not bad for a total knockout. How dare that loyal devil go... He's no better than that traitorous snake, Dirk. Traitorous snake? Dirk? Who the hell is that? Look, I've been in the country for like a day. Ah, that's alright then. No, I can't believe it. A contradiction in one of my insights? There has to be some kind of mistake. I won't accept it.
That's right, Your Benevolence, and I won't accept it either. It goes against all we hold sacred. Throw him in jail immediately for lesa magistry.
What? Yeah, you said it. Throw him in jail. Yes, make him pay for the way he disrespected her benevolence. These people are definitely not my friends right now. That's right, exterminate him. Annihilate. Exterminate. Annihilate. Peace. Give me peace. I said peace. Now, look, everyone, please calm down. Is he?
Your Majesty, please assign this black-headed attorney a suitable punishment.
No. No. I can't charge him with lesser majesty. What?
What? But why not, Your Majesty?
Well, he was simply following the proper procedure for defending the accused. There's nothing unlawful about that.
But, Your Majesty, don't you want to wrap this trial up quickly? Why not just give you a verdict? You can go home and make it up to your wife.
We can't end the trial now. Not when we just learned new information about the case.
What?
Your Majesty. You said it, not me. Yeah. Or Doctor Who. You know, exterminate, exterminate. You know, the Daleks. Your Majesty, not you too. You would honestly entertain the idea that my insight contains a contradiction? Truly, it is shocking. In the 20 plus years since the DC Act went into effect, such a thing has never occurred. To be honest, I didn't want to believe it either. But with his life on the line, the defense pointed out an inconsistency. And it is our duty to scrutinize it to the satisfaction of the law. You dare go against the royal priestess? You non-believer? No, my faith is as strong as... Bless me, as ever. Bless me, I do apologize. I had a bit of a sneeze there, but it's kind of like, whatever, you know what I mean? But I have a duty to make a fair ruling in this trial. You insist on interfering with that process, Your Benevolence? I'm afraid I must request your removal from this courtroom, royal priestess or not.
What? I'll have you know.
Your Benevolence. Please, grant this in this, Your Benevolence. If looks could kill, I won't forget this offense, barbed head. I do not admit defeat. I won't. Bailiff, please hear Benevolence out. Your Atama will face due retribution in the Twilight Realm. Fair enough. Never had apple tea. Never had sweet honey potato. I think I might have had something close to sweet honey potatoes before, but never actually had sweet honey potatoes themselves. Never had that tea. What was it? Apple tea. Never had apple tea. The demons there will... But they'll pluck the barbs right off your stupid head.
Sweet potato from the Europe is not good.
Yeah. Sweet potato, I'm not a massive fan of sweet potato myself, I'm gonna be honest. It's not great. Oh my god, I got the hiccups now. I hope your suffering will be super duper painful. And I hope they throw you in a lake of burning fire. Yeah, and then... I guess she's still just a teenager after all. Now then, defense. Mr. Light, was it? That's right, Your Honor. Phoenix Wright. Of course, Mr. Wright. My apologies. Well, now that we have this newly uncovered fact, let's just proceed with arguments. Thank you, Your Majesty. I did not know that. No.
Yes, but do not misunderstand me. This doesn't mean I trust you completely. I'll be keeping a close eye on you, so don't even think about lying to this court.
I understand, Your Majesty. Phew. Maybe now we can finally run a real trial.
Argument, Your Majesty. Very well, I accept your challenge.
Huh? What's with him?
Oh, the look on your face, Mr. Wright. It's just... it's just too hilarious.
What's so funny, Mr. Bean?
The defense still doesn't get it. The truth here on Earth is going to bury him in his case instead.
What do you mean by that, prosecutor?
I told you it's Chief Prosecutor.
Yes, because that's the thing to focus on right now.
The defense is digging its own grave. Consider this, Your Majesty.
Tomatoes from Europe is sweet with less sour, but here it's earthy and more sour.
Ooh. No. I'm not a fan of tomatoes either. No.
Why would the victim and security guard point a gun at the accused?
Ooh.
Oh, indeed, because the accused was about to commit a theft. It's the only logical explanation.
What? That does sound pretty logical, actually.
It doesn't help the accused situation at all. If anything, it makes him look even more guilty.
Yes, I have to agree.
Allow me to spell out this truth defense didn't bother to think through. Mr. Roll came across the accused just as he was trying to steal the treasure. The guard pointed his gun at the accused, and just when the power went out, the accused murdered the victim and hid his body in the treasure room. A hand truck for moving heavy treasure around is stored in the treasure room.
Strong, but the taste not quite.
Fair enough.
The accused could have easily moved the body with that.
And after all that hard work to knock down those insights, right into the old familiar corner once more.
Miss Wright, do you have a rebuttal?
Yeah, I'm drawing a total blank here.
I hope you're ready to climb that scaffold.
I asked you a question, defense.
I got nothing. I can't think of any grounds for an objection. Anything to do at this point is ask the defendant himself what happened. I don't know if Albie will cooperate with me or not. Albie? Can you tell us what really happened?
You don't have to say anything, accused. Fall for his evil trap, and you'll only dirty your own soul.
Albie, you have to tell me the truth. I can't help unless you do. I can't help unless you do.
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry.
Why? Why won't he trust me? Is this it? Is this the end? For both of us? I'm sorry. I never met a real lawyer before.
Bad people who help criminals go free. I never thought a lawyer would actually try to help me. Would actually believe in me. Would risk his own life for me. I never would have imagined it.
Albie?
So, that's why I lied. To try and save myself. But I'm not gonna lie anymore. If you believe in me enough to put your life on the line, then I'm gonna believe in you too.
Ooh. Oh, I like this. Oh, this feels empowered, almost. This is fantastic. This feels very empowered.
What?
Allow me to explain! Now we're talking. Time to finally get to the bottom of things.
To be honest, I went to the treasure room lots of times to look at the treasure box.
Even though the temple told you weren't allowed to go anywhere near it?
Mr. Roll even saw me once and scolded me. That box is just so beautiful, the way it glows in the dark. I couldn't help myself.
Wait, it glows in the dark?
That's right, it's covered in this special mineral called fluorite. It makes it glow. It's absolutely breathtaking. It's really a shame they don't put it on display for the public. Can you imagine how many people would go on night tours of the temple if they did?
If only applied such passion to telling me the truth earlier.
The day of the incident, I was on my way to the treasure room again. When I ran into Mr. Roll, the great stairs.
So those are all the treasure room stairs in the seance vision?
No, they were the great stairs that connect the hallway.
Makes sense. The vision wasn't clear enough to show us what was at the top of the stairs.
All of a sudden, Mr. Roll drew his gun and threatened me with it. I quickly put my hands up.
1 a.m. and lot of lag. Test. All low. Test. No.
That just happened? I have no idea what the hell just happened.
Mr. Roll, he acted so scary. For some reason, he had his scarf over his mouth. I couldn't read his expression at all. Just then, the power went out, so he took that chest to hightail it out of there. I ran for my life, even though I went...
DTS back.
I was gonna say, I have no idea what the hell just happened there. Text-to-speech just does not like me on these live streams. Really, does it? And I don't think it's because of like lag or anything, because this has happened for a while now. God knows why that is.
All I can remember are the gun and the piercing look in Mr. Roll's eyes. That must have been when I dropped the note to scroll.
Which means someone else brought it to the treasure room along with Mr. Roll's body. I was gonna say, yesterday you said there was a bit of lag, but it's only like half a second, so I'll take it. It's a tiny bit of lag. Did Mr. Roll say anything to you when you ran into him on the stairs? Do 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 do. Oh, what is Albie?
I have no idea why, but he asked me a strange question. Did you steal it? He said.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say all this before. I didn't think anyone would believe me. Hehehe, a grand speech. One that confirmed my suspicions that you were the thief.
Objection!
It's possible the victim simply misread the situation.
Objection! Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. And the victim must have had a good reason to be suspicious of the accused.
Why does every new piece of information have to seem so incriminating?
Shadow? What do I do, Shadow? And what better reason to suspect the boy than seeing the treasure box in his hands? In the course of his rounds, the victim must have noticed the treasure box had been stolen, and then just after that, he ran into the accused. I'll be your guide. No, that's not what happened. Therefore, the only one who stole the treasure and killed the victim can be none other than the accused. Popper! It's a popper!
Oh, it's a puppy. What now?
Hey, Shadow! Down, boy!
Well, what do we have here?
I'm sorry about this. This is my dark shadow.
You nearly gave me a heart attack.
So that's what was making his bag move.
Shadow.
No, well, yeah, I kind of guessed that, but all this, what is it, magatamans, the little sweet buns that you had. When you put them in, when you put them in darkness, when you put those sweet buns in darkness, they actually come alive. A bit like the pumpkins from Monsters vs. Aliens. Pumpkin something or other. Pumpkins from Outer Space or something or other. Oh no, that was it. Night of the Living Pumpkins.
Can't you quiet that yappy mutt down? Shadow says that Mr. Roll made a mistake.
You can understand him? Hi.
That
Am I talking with Luke Triton? I was going to say, that Magatama cake is just, yeah, filled with dog hair. Ugh. Just be spitting up your own fur balls from a completely different species. There we go.
Now tell me this is a surprise witness for the defense.
I beg your pardon?
Look, it really wouldn't come under, it really wouldn't be surprising for me. But let's be real here. I've done a parrot and what was all killer whale. Oh dear. Orca, that was it.
You're not thinking of cross-examining an animal, are you?
Of course not, Your Majesty. Not this time, anyway.
Phew. Now, well, I'm glad to hear that. I'd have to reassess my assessment of your sanity for a second there.
I think I'd better reassess my strategy. And fast. I have to somehow show that somebody else could have struck the victim, or we're sunk. While it's true the defendant was standing in front of the victim when he died, doesn't mean somebody else couldn't have struck the victim at that time. Pretty much, yeah, we're just adding to the list of animals at this point. We really are. But there we go.
If you're going to go that far, then I hope this means you have another angle of approach ready.
Exactly, I mean who but the accused standing in front and center could have done it? Unless you can back up your claim, it's nothing more than conjecture.
Okay, come on, Felix, think. I know I can think of something convincing. Do 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 with the defendant standing in front of the victim, isn't it possible the victim could have been struck from behind?
From behind, you say? I see. Well, I suppose it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Good. Now at least we have some breathing room. I was feeling a bit claustrophobic there. Your Honor, could I just have some water, please?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Why do you want water?
No reason. Just kind of a bit nervous because, well, the true culprit, naturally, the one who actually committed the theft and murder. Now can I have my water? I've explained it.
True culprit? I suppose you have a two-time light of events to go along with that. Oh, and also no.
I should have known I'd have to explain everything. Your Honor, I need a glass of water because I'm feeling very claustrophobic. I know, it's just as stupid as it sounds. But fine. Alright, if we assume the true culprit struck the victim from behind, that means... to go into the treasure room and steal the treasure, the true culprit tried to escape. But then Mr. Roll appeared, making his rounds. I imagine the culprit then quickly hid in the storeroom at the end of this hallway.
You're grasping at straws, Mr. Wright. Admit it, you have nothing but baseless conjecture.
Oh, we have a bit of lag. Okay, now we're back. I'm going to look for something to base it on right now. Albie, when you went to the Mr. Roll in the hallway, was there anyone around the storeroom area?
I don't know. There might have been somebody there, but I couldn't see. It was only halfway down the stairs, so I couldn't see the ends of that hallway.
I see. Swinging a miss.
Oh, Shadow says that someone was there.
I see. Thank you for that. Too bad his testimony is inadmissible. You think it's a joke? Maybe the defendant didn't happen to see this other person. That doesn't mean the true culprit couldn't have been there in the hallway.
Your desperate floundering is getting hard to watch. But I will enjoy watching you sink.
What are you talking about?
Unfortunately for you, the only accused and the victim were there in the hallway at the time of the incident.
How can you continue to make that assertion?
Because there was a witness. A very reliable eyewitness.
What?
Your Majesty, the prosecution would like to call its witness to the stand.
Calling an eyewitness to the stand, It's been decades since that's happened.
And unlike the defense's witness, you can rest assured that there are no pets involved.
So now they're 3.
3 what? 3 people at the crime scene? 3 animals? 3 what? That was a low blow, though.
Very well, I'll allow it. And now for something we've not heard in quite some time. Bring the witness to the stand.
Lovely shoes. Tunic. It's the killer! Whoa! Who'd have thought that would have happened? It's not like this happens in, like, every Ace Attorney beginning case. Never! I don't know what you're talking about.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Peace, love, and understanding's the name. I'm like Temple's head monk. Can you dig?
Well, there T-Pain said, and next he said witness, so they're 3.
Oh yeah, exactly. Also, my name is Peace, Love, and Understanding. You know? 'Cause I'm like an 80s hippie. Peace, not war. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Smoke that I was gonna say. Peace, love, and understanding. Yeah.
Oh, instructor understanding. You're an eyewitness?
Instructor?
Not only is Mr. Understanding Temple's head monk, but he's also a renowned Darmalon expert.
Sorry to have to ask, but what's a Darmalon? Check it, here she is, my sweet serenader, my one and only. Groovy, right? Yeah, I'm like the hippie version of this guy. He's kind of in all purple. He's got a killer brother. I can't remember his name. Klav something or other. Oh, and he was also German, but while his brother wasn't. Yeah. But you heard our sultry sounds once before, brother. When gun and tiger. That's so. That's the song from a Dance of Devotion. Right on, brother. The song of ceremony. Playing this tune together is a precious gig for me and my girl here, you dig? The song of ceremony? The song that was playing at the time of the murder.
peace, one love. Oh, Holy Mother, may the righteous sounds of my Damelon serve as my offering to you. Clap, clap, clap.
Wonderful. A great performance, as always.
This is my thing, you know, my bag. I make my instruments speak, baby. By the by, Magistry Pops, no Damelon class today?
No, I'm afraid this trial has gone into overtime. Thanks to the lawyer over there.
That was not the first time, technically. The class the judge wants to attend was a Damelon lesson?
Pirate is better.
Pirate, are you talking about rhymes from the last of the DLC case from Dual Destinies? I mean, depends on which breakdown. Because him just chugging an entire barrel of something, then becoming as hench as he did, was actually they're both sick. Him drinking a barrel of something and then becoming as hench as he did, amazing. Him being basically on a pirate ship, then falling off that pirate ship, sick. Everything is amazing. That was beautiful.
Well, you know what they say, baby. Never trust the lawyer man. But transgressors against the Holy Mother had to be brought to justice. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Understanding. As the treasure's keeper, you must have been shocked to learn it had been stolen.
Well, you're gonna see it's golden.
Oh, lovely. I love a good breakdown in this series. So we've played 5 out of the 6 games, right? I don't have a favourite. I've got a favourite from each game, I have to admit. But so far, I don't have a 100% favourite. So from game 1, has to be Gant. Has to be Damon Gant. I'm sorry, but it does. For me, it has to be Gant. Now, I know what you're going to say, but Ben, what about Manfred von Karma? No. I love Manfred's, but Damon Gant's was just maniacal. The laughter, the clapping, the song, that was just maniacal. Manfred's was just pure anger. Damon's was just maniacal. Gant's was just maniacal. From the second game, so the second thing is, second game doesn't have that many great breakdowns, but pretty much, yeah, Gant is just the Joker. But from the second game, it's probably Wellington, just for the, what is it, the I can't remember what the name of the song is, but the Dracula theme. Da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da. From the third game, who would I pick for the third game? Oh, I'm trying to remember his name. Oh, well, it's not his name, her name. Dahlia. Dahlia Hawthorns from the third game.
Tiger.
See, I liked Furio Tigres, or Tigers, however you want to say his name. I liked it. Me personally, it was too short. It was too short for me personally. It was the same with the detective with the yellow weird lightning bolt hair. Luke at me. I liked it, but too short. So I like Dahlia's. Fourth game, aka Apollo's game. realistically, it could only be
Look at
Gavin's.
just small version of Gant.
Fair. Yeah, Luke at me is just a small version of Gantz, really. I'm just that that. But yeah, I think Apollo's game has to be Gavin's. I can't remember his first name for the life of me. Not Clavier. Christoph's. Probably Christoph's. No. I tell you who it is. I tell you who my favorite breakdown is from Apollo's game. Darian Crescend. Oh my god. My heart. The idea of his hair just going like this. Incredible. And for Dual Destinies? Are you talking about Mo from Turnabout Big Top? The one case that everybody hates, including myself. I didn't like Turnabout Big Top. But from Dual Destinies?
Me?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Turnabout Big Top though. I don't know who I picked for Dual Destinies. Because Ted Tonight's was good. Yeah. I'd probably have to say the Phantom. It's either the Phantom or Ted Tonight from the first case, but I'd probably say out of the entirety of Dual Destinies, that includes the DLC. I'd probably say the Phantom, just because of how many characters you have to play, and B, because it basically recounts the entire game up to that point, apart from obviously the DLC case. But yeah. And Marlon Rhymes was just coup de grace. So yeah, Dual Destinies is a difficult one. But yeah, I don't like there's a couple of boring breakdowns. Vasquez, or however you say her name, from the Will Powers case, wasn't a fan of that because she basically just snapped her cigarette. And then the other one I didn't like was...
Eating live fish is golden.
Oh, what was the other one? Acro from Turnabout Big Top, and Hawks, or whatever his name is, the prisoner that poisons himself. I was shocked, don't get me wrong, but for a breakdown of the Ace Attorney series, it's pretty tame. So, yeah, that's kind of my head so far with these 5 games that I've played. But as I say, we've got a 6th game now, and Ace Attorney Investigations has just downloaded. So, keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, Mr. Anderson. That's right, brother. This here's the one and only treasure box key that I just kissed. And I keep it on me at all times, can you dig? It's also quite funny because it makes this dinging sound. But the sneaky thief went and cracked open that sucker anyway. Total bummer, man. So that's the key to the treasure box, is it? You know it, baby. It's called the Magatama key, and it's a historical artifact to boot. It's been passed down from head monk
Oh, this breakdown from 1 to 100 real quick.
Oh, there we go. It's been passed down from head monk to head monk and temple. The Magatama key, huh? And now someone's jacked the treasurer on my watch. It's a real buzzkill, man. How am I ever gonna face her holiness again? Oh, Holy Mother, Please find it in your infinite mercy to forgive me. Please guide this lost and humble lamb. Why do I always get the far out ones?
Maybe not breakdown transformation.
Oh. Oh, okay. Kind of like the Marlon Rhymes chug in the barrel kind of transformation. Their real self. Oh no. That's going to be interesting then.
Mr. Understanding, you witnessed the accused and the victim heading to the treasure room.
You know it, baby. Best believe I scoped that tiny transgressor.
Would you please give the court your testimony regarding what you saw?
To bring justice against the transgressor, man? Yeah, of course, I'll do all I can. In the name of her holiness, I vow to sing, naught but the truth I swear to bring. Hit me! Oh, I didn't mean literally, you bitch! Oh, why would you do that, man? Not cool! Ow! But you said hit me. No, I didn't mean it literally, man! After the morning dance of devotion, to go back to my chamber I got the notion. Oh, okay, is it just this now? Don't you know my chamber's on the way to the temple's treasure room? Hey, hey. Da 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 da. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear if anyone to the treasure room goes near. Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. Before the blackout, one of them rolled. Only Albie to the treasure room did stroll. Yeah, dude. Telling me I was hallucinating just now. Like, can you believe Mr. Old bit the big one after that? Harsh, man.
I share your sentiments. You were the one who discovered the victim's body, weren't you, Mr. Understanding?
What? You found the body as well? He really is a key witness then. That's right, brother. After the blackout, I went to reset the breaker and give power back to the people. I'm always the man for the job, you feel me? The breakers are in the first floor hallway in the front of the storeroom. On the way, I got a whiff of something funky. Blood, man. Really harsh but mellow. I knew something wasn't kosher, so I swung by the treasure room to see what's what. And it was like, whoa, man. There's poor Mr. Rawl, dead as a doornail.
In the interval between the end of the dance devotion and the blackout, the only ones who went to the scene of the crime were the victim and the accused. So you see, Mr. Understanding's unassailable account is what led to the accused's arrest.
Hold it! Isn't it possible the murder took place before the end of before the end of the dance of devotion?
I'm afraid that's not possible. The victim was in the performance hall until the very end of the dance.
He was?
Would you like some proof? How's this? A photo of that morning's dance devotion taken by a tourist.
Oh, and there's Pat as well.
My, what graceful dancing. Can I hear the sound of Mr. Understanding's Dharmalan now?
Payne's right, there's Mr. Roll on duty.
Different guitar.
Is it?
Never underestimate the incredible pain.
So in addition to Rafer's insights, he had backup evidence lined up too, huh? It's a different guitar. As head monk, my monks in training are like my own kids. Like family. Can you dig it? I should have told I'll be better, man. Before Her Holiness the Holy Mother. Oh, I'll be confess your sins, my young brother.
Head monk can't understand him. I didn't kill Mr. Roll, so I don't have anything to confess to the Holy Mother.
I was going to say, oh, he's 36. Actually, I've not actually read any of these. I'll be your guide. The defendant, this industrious young man, is both a monk in training and a Kurainese tour guide. Gasp in pain. It seems he was dismissed from his former position and somehow wound up as chief prosecutor in this country instead. Pat Roll, the victim in this case, he guarded the treasure room treasure and was killed by the thief who stole it. Rafer Padman Kurain, a Kurainist priestess and crown princess of Kurain. Her divination seances show the last moments of the dead, and please love and understand him. An eyewitness to this incident, Temple's head monk and musician for the Dance of Devotion. That's a different guitar. Pat Roll over there. Yeah. What? Bogus little man, your faith is weak like a wet paper bag. You feeling me? Spare the rod, hey baby. Spoil the child, not maybe. Her Holiness is magnanimous, son. If you confess your guilt, she'll forgive you in the Twilight Realm. I don't suppose you could forgive him in this realm first.
Defense, please begin your cross-examination.
I ain't singing now. I have a question. Lay it on me, man.
How dare you interrupt the performance of the great piece of an understanding? I was really enjoying that.
Sorry, but, you know, something about that name I can't lay my finger on.
What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding?
You had a question for me, brother? You were playing something during the Dance of Devotion, weren't you? You know it, baby. I was playing my beautiful girl right here, Miss Damelon. And often to Her Holiness, I play the music and sing the song of ceremony.
Mr. Understanding is playing his Western Kingdom. You must please Her Holiness quickly. Now then, could you continue with your testimony, Mr. Understanding?
For the Holy Mother, I keep on trucking. This Damelon still needs some plucking. Could you please point out one more time where your chamber is located? Yeah, man, no sweat. My chamber is on the way from the performance hall to the treasure room. So anyone going to the treasure room would have to pass by Understanding's chamber. Give me he's loving a chance. Okay. Even from inside your chamber, you can still hear what's going on outside? Temple is a groovy old building built from Mother Nature's finest. You can hear a pin drop through the wooden walls, you dig? In an old building like that, I guess the walls must be pretty thin.
And that's how Mr. Understanding could know the culprit's movements. It's all thanks to the Holy Mother's divine protection.
Right on, my man. I had to dedicate his testimony to Her Holiness.
Hold it!
How could you tell it was Albie just from the sound of some footsteps? Albie is practically family, man. The smooth grooves of his shoes are easy to pick out. But how did you know he went to the treasure room? Didn't you think it was possible he went to the storeroom at the other end of the hall? No way, man. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. You saw him? In the treasure room. This you can believe. My peepers peep the sneaky sneak Albie.
And tell us where it is you stood when you saw the accused, if you would.
When I heard the footsteps, I looked out the window, man. From my window, I can see a window on the first floor hallway across the courtyard, you dig? And through that window, I saw Albie walk into the treasure room. Should I have added this statement to his testimony? Add to the testimony. Would you please add that statement to your testimony, Mr. Understanding? You got it, brother.
Objection!
No, it's not. I don't think it was, but I was like, is it the fact that the doors were shut? Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure, but it was worth a try.
You have to press again.
I was gonna say, I did feel like it was worth a try. So the window, you say? That's right, brother. There's a courtyard outside the window of my chamber. Across the courtyard, I can see the window of the hallway to the treasury, man. Judging from the diagram, I guess that's plausible.
View the courtyard from your chamber. How nice that must be. It is beautiful at this time of year, what with curlews, butterflies flitting about.
You know it, Pops. I haven't looked out to the courtyard while playing my gamelan. And it goes a little something like this.
Hold it!
How can you be so sure that nobody else was there? Well, man, you lawyers are uptight as they say. Oh, I don't know how I didn't read that. Is it possible that someone else could have snuck past? The answer, my friend, is squeaky wooden floorboards, baby. They made such a racket, not even the quietest cat could sneak by me, you dig?
Yes, that makes sense. And all of that just now is simply more of the attorney's unfounded suspicions, I see.
That's the truth, baby, it's all that I sing. The truth is all, it's everything.
It's nice to have a helper, V.
It is nice to have a helper on the odd occasion.
Words of wisdom, words of truth. Maybe truthful phone booth.
Much thanks to Mr. Understanding. Let's bring him into defense and standing.
You're not stopping me until my client goes free. Wait a minute, why am I singing? Right on, even the lawyers joining in, baby.
Everybody started to feel the groovy vibe of my far-out rhythm. I refuse to let him run the show. I think I found the floor I've been looking for. I understand it was in his chamber on the second floor. There's something that definitely should have been blocking his view.
Objection!
There's something off about that, Mr. Understanding. My music is off. I'm sorry you feel that way, man. Maybe it's vibe being top in the charts from where you're from. What's your poison? Orchestra? Jazz soul? There's nothing wrong with my ears, witness, but something's not quite right with your eyes. Mr. Understanding, you've been lying to this court. Now why would I lie? I got truth, and truth alone is all I sing. Lying young, not lying. I contend otherwise. Do you recognize this object, Mr. Understanding? It's a temple notice, man. What of it? In this notice, the following instruction to the temple monks is written. Is it lagging again? To be fair, I do think we have a bit of a storm on our hands. It's feeling very windy, very cold, so all the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. What you talking about, Phoenix? I'm talking about the fact that from your chamber, you couldn't have seen anyone go into the treasure room through those shutters. Yeah. Looks like you didn't get the memo. No way. I don't believe it, man. If you don't believe it, why don't you read the notice for yourself? Let's see, something, will, something for, something. Is there an idea of reading? I'm not so hot at reading cronies, man. I usually get one of those other monks to read stuff for me, you know. Doesn't that make your duties as head monk a little difficult? Hey, cut me some slack, man. I only moved to this country 6 months ago. That's quite recent, isn't it? So, how did someone who's only been here 6 months become head monk of a temple?
How little you understand. Religious faith can't be measured in months or years. I've only been adherent of Koreanism for 3 months myself. Bless me again. The Holy Mother's teachings really spoke to me, prompting me to stay in this country.
Or was it the fact that there are no lawyers here that spoke to you, Mr. Payne, I know just how you feel, my man. Holiness's teaching spoke to me too. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Brother Dharma and Brother Dhamma. Well, I know why Payne suddenly became a believer in Koreanism. You couldn't understand it. I have an ulterior motive of becoming a believer too. Mr. Understanding, are you really in your chamber as you claim? What? Hey, be chill, brother. Weren't you instead somewhere else?
Mr. Wright, what kind of nonsense are you spouting now?
According to Mr. Understanding's testimony, he saw Albie with his own eyes. Therefore, is it really nonsense to suggest he could have seen Albie from somewhere else?
Well...
Do you have a theory, difference? Do you know where Mr. Understanding was, if not in his chamber? If it wasn't in his room, then... Albie had gone down the hallway towards the treasure room. There are only a few places he could have seen Albie from. I do have a theory, Your Majesty. Let's say the witness really did see Albie going towards the treasure room. What then? Lenz proposes this is the only place he could have been to see Albie go down that hall.
Take that!
There? You just suggested that's where the true culprit might have been. True, but no matter how I look at it, this is the only place Understanding could have been. Mr. Foreign Lawyer, don't tell me. Are you accusing Mr. Understanding of being a true culprit in this case? Yeah. Yes, Your Majesty. I contend there's a strong possibility this witness is the murderer.
Objection!
How dare you be so disrespectful? First you criticize her benevolence's insights, now you accuse the head monk of murder?
How long have I been going for? Oh, an hour. God. Feels longer, I can't lie.
Objection!
This is the only place the witness could have been. If he was here, he could have struck the victim down from behind and moved his body to the treasure room.
That's nothing but groundless conjecture.
And there's one more thing. Do you remember what was said in the opening argument? The opening argument? During that argument, it was suggested that Albie use his position as monk in training to get his hands on the treasure. Yeah, pretty much. He is just not looking too good.
That's right, and what of it?
Well, why don't we try to twist this twist on for size? The thief used his position as head monk of the temple to get a hold of the treasure.
What?
What? You joshing me, man? The key to the treasure box has been passed down from head monk to head monk. What better position to be in if you want to steal the treasure?
You can't possibly be serious.
Does this mean you're claiming that Mr. Understanding's oath of faith is nothing but a lie designed to get him close to the treasure? The witness hasn't been truthful in his testimony to this court, so clearly he isn't above lying.
Yeah.
Didn't you swear to the Holy Mother that naught but the truth would you bring? In light of that, I don't think it's unfair to call your faith into question. Yeah.
This is ridiculous. There are no limits to what this lawyer will say. I mean, lie is such a strong word. Maybe it was just a mistake.
Hold it, dude. Enough with the nervous wreck routine, prosecutor. Oh, okay, fair enough. You're just embarrassing yourself, man.
What?
What is that, Mr. Understanding? Layman, you really are the lowest of the low. You've gone and said something I can't forgive. Oh god, is this what you mean by transformation? I don't like the way he's talking. You call my belief into question, my faith in the Holy Mother, and nobody gets away with that. Oh, wait, oh. 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 Ooh. Okay. Was not expect when you said it went from 1 to 100 real quick. You weren't kidding. Okay, what on earth? That music is making my ears bleed. This is the music of my soul, dude. Death to a lawyer. I'm the Twilight Messenger, can't you tell? Gonna take this lying lawyer straight to hell. I don't care, my headphones came off. Yeah. Oh god, I haven't smoked. Rock out! He's dripping with lies, running with Philistines. I'm gonna send that lawyer to the guillotines. Philistines. I'm gonna send that lawyer to the guillotines. Yeah. Rock on, brother. And now for something completely different.
That plankton music just wouldn't let me express my rage. Your rage, huh? Isn't the real source of your anger having your lie exposed? You just don't get it. If I lied, it's because you drove me to it. All sniffing around and suspicious and throwing out false accusations. Sorry, but as a lawyer, I'm afraid that's my job. Yeah, well, lawyers are crap. Keep making noise, and I'll have to use my partner hair on you. I'm the one making noise? Hey, so you wanna know the truth, huh? Think you can handle the truth, do ya? Fine. Let's see you try. Feel the heat of my brutal death beat. Savage, right? Sweating bullets, ain't ya? The screams of my soul are gonna make a mush pit out of this peanut gallery. That was noises. Did you really just win the court over with that performance? Yo, geezer, I got something to testify. Get ready for the howling of my soul. I call this Joe Tupper, soul screaming truth. Soul screaming truth. Ready to wreck my voice? Nope. The priestess's dance had come to an end. To the music store, my way I did went. I don't know why this is just so cool. I love this already. Oh my god, this is sick though. Whoa! Those are some eyes. Death truth is what you dread. Hear me shred. From my spot in front of the storeroom, I saw Albie creep up to the treasure room. And trailing from behind out on the sand, I saw a patrol after Albie he went. Me and the girl innocent and sweet, back by the storeroom can't be beat. You do! You actually see what he's playing from like the light reflecting. That's actually pretty cool. Then I'll win the power ticket to midnight. Blacker than blackest back. Rub it all side. Yeah, baby, let that soul metal flow. What is that music? I've never heard anything like it. And it's so fast, it's making my head spin. This is Damalon Metal. Hey yo, geezer, how are those ears ringing? I don't know much about music, but I got chills, and they're multiplying. And I'm losing control of the situation. He's gonna go to jail.
It's not far from end if play solo.
Ooh, okay. What time is it? Okay, we'll see how I get on. My throat is starting to hurt a little bit now, so you scared, sit lawyer man. Run away fast as you can.
What a wonderful rhythm. A perfect accompaniment for further deliberations. Now, Mr. Anderson, what did you go to the music room storeroom for?
Hey, I went and put my Damalon away. She's my precious partner.
Gotta give her a good rest after playing on the right. Why didn't you lie before? Because you'd send me to hell. Huh? We all know about lawyers and their lying, loyally ways. Am I right, people? If I admitted I went to the storeroom, he'd have drowned up false charging me. I don't want to get sent to hell. What do you say?
He's right, that's so what happened.
Now I see why the Defense Culpability Act was passed. You feel me, Corain?
Yeah, you said it. Is it too much to ask for a low-key trial?
Now you punks ready to rock or what? I can't hear you. I said you're ready to teach this lying lawyer how we do things around here. Alright, and I'm gonna lay it on you one more time. The screaming truth of my soul.
Hold it!
You see you went to the music storeroom. But how do we know you didn't go to the treasure room to steal a treasure instead?
And on what grounds would you base that accusation? You got anything to show for it?
He's right. I don't really have any proof. And yet, you can't prove that you didn't go to the treasure room either. You stole a treasure and were ready to make your getaway when you saw Mr. Roll. So you panicked and ran into the music storeroom, isn't that right? I don't feel like I'm being stabbed by icy stares from every direction.
The silence is your answer, lawyer man. His audience knows the score. Just what we needed, a moment of silence, just to bid this lawyer's baseless claim goodbye.
Why do they have to hate lawyers so much in this country?
I said it before and I'll say it again, lawyer man. After the priestess' death, I went to the music storeroom.
Hold
it! So what exactly do you mean by death truth?
It's the belief the truth is gonna send your lawyer's soul to hell. A sea of blood will be the last thing you ever see.
I'm not sure I want to get what he's saying.
I don't expect a bobblehead like you to understand. Either you get it and you feel it, or you don't. Simple as that.
Hold it!
How did Albie appear at the time?
Can't think of it. He was glancing around all shifty-like. You could tell he was up to no good. Shady, I tell you.
What's that saying that people who live in glass houses?
Well, he was about to steal the treasure, so it only stands to reason that Sierra did.
Everyone admitted he was sneaking into the sea of the treasure box. Wouldn't that be why he was looking around?
What's that, people? Only the Holy Mother knows the truth, you say? Bzz, wrong. Priest Lubbock knows the score, baby. From our lips to our Holy Mother's ear, an artist only sings what he saw there.
My reasoning isn't good enough for God boy over here.
Who will you see next, Mr. Understanding?
Oh!
And training from behind, Helms and Synth.
So that roller too. Nope.
Hold
Still
it!
no. There we go. Get it right. Something tells me this isn't going to be a spectacular waste of time, but what do you mean by hound on the scent?
What? You don't get it? It's always the same, y'all. Lyrics question without mercy. More famous the song, the greater controversy.
It wasn't your lyrical sense I was questioning.
I say hound on the scent like a haunted dog, cause you know her role as a god, and...
Uh-oh. Here we go.
This version going to be something like a flash, and...
That's okay. You don't have to explain your lyrics anymore.
Hey, you're the one who asked.
I knew I shouldn't have asked.
Still understanding? You're still on start to waste your treasure money. You're explaining your lyrics to me later in the Dominant class. Fine, have it your way, geezer. The show must go on. Slash and thrash. Oh!
Hold it!
What exactly were you doing in the music storeroom? There, get a picture. Picture? What picture? My founder is requesting you from off asking the same thing over and over. Hey, easy, get in one, take a bow, baby. How the heck did he understand that? What was I doing in the music storeroom, you ask? I already told you, I was taking care of my partner in crime, getting ready to put her away. Let's see, did you believe it?
Hold it!
Where were you when the power outage occurred? Like I said, I was in the music storeroom. I gotta have been sounding a laugh, so I had to get her back in tune. Isn't it true that you were actually in the hallway at that time? The hallway, you see. Why would I be in the hallway? You were waiting for Mr. Roll to come back from his patrol in the treasury. Now that he'd discovered the treasure had been stolen, you were going to kill him. Boy, man, just as always, so full of bull. Spewing noxious lies and pulling the wool. Filthy liar through and through, and I never ever gonna forgive you. Utter lies with no evidence, as always, his claims are just tenuous. Hey, nice prosecutor, I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Someone stop that jam session, please. We moved our assertion of clear defense, but the argument is rather unsubstantiated. That's not good. What's so funny, Peas love and understanding? Nevertheless, the possibility is still there. You can't deny the witness could have killed the victim under cover of darkness.
You're forgetting one very important thing.
Huh?
It seems you've forgotten that the outage happened by chance, not design.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I did forget about that.
It's not like the witness planned the outage so he could take advantage of the darkness. And without darkness, it would have been hard to sneak up behind Mr. Roll and kill him.
You're right. Even I would notice someone coming up behind me. Word Evans, what do you have to say about that? What can I say about that?
Mr. Wright, your claim is completely without merit. Unless you want to argue that the witness somehow magically made the outage happen.
Hang on.
Well, the breaker is there.
Yeah. I'll say that. I mean, the breaker was directly in front of the storeroom. So he could have had that. And yes, this is just the jug of milk. I can't be bothered to get a glass, okay? It's just more washing up for me to do, so just like that.
Milk and lemon, you get cheese.
That is correct. Milk and lemon, you do get cheese. Or at least you get curdled milk, which is, I guess, cheese, but yeah. Well, maybe not magically, but... Wait, that's it. Lincoln, the witness, could have made the power outage happen. With no magic necessary. What? You have a theory, friend? All you have to do is make use of something shown on this diagram. The witness was in the storeroom. The circuit box is on the storeroom end of the hallway. There's nothing really magical about turning off the breaker, would you say? Yeah.
Nice try, but that theory doesn't hold water, lawyer man.
And why not?
You saying I turned the breaker off and then snuck up on Mr. Roll and hit him? In pitch black darkness with no source of light whatsoever? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, but it is something that we'll find out whether or not we're saying in the next episode. I would love to do a little bit longer, but my throat is absolutely killing me now. I don't think I can do this much longer for today. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help. Click the bell icon down below to be notified when I live stream or upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!
Okay, sire.